Well, it's day 2 and my voice is not doing very well, so I'm not sure how much speaking I'll be able to do today. But can you hear the droning noise? There's an electromagnet holding a fire door open just out the other side of this wall. And it's making a deep humming noise, and it made it all bloody night. So not the best night's kip here at Gretna Hotel. Bit disappointing. But there are tea facilities. I do have a jug of proper milk, so it could be a lot worse. And of course I've also raided the breakfast bar for lunch. A croissant and a little cake. And yeah, I've slept in that bed, so it obviously is a complete mess. Right, I think Ellie was on 209,670 miles yesterday, so we've done a fair bit of travelling, about as many miles as I expected to cover, I think. Yeah, so we're doing alright. There are other Citroens available also, and we're about to head off to Gretna Services for the start point. So, fun times. So here we go then, following Jesse in his Dyane. He's driven down from Inverness, so he's probably travelled even further than I have. And he's actually organising the event. And now we jump straight on the A74 with cold engines. We may take it easy. Ah, it is another Dyane. Oh yes, ME6 oddness. I need one of those in my life. So cars are starting to arrive now. That's my friend Ian's 2CV, which 22 years ago I convoyed with up to Tan Hill, which is where we're going tomorrow. I think Ian's had that car from new, which is quite remarkable. And we got a pair of Dyanes, ME6, another dolly, the one we saw on the motorway yesterday. Still many more due. So let's hope they turn up soon, because we're meant to be leaving at 10. So we've now got Smurf, the ME8 here. That's the later evolution of the ME6. And you can see they tried to make it a bit more normal. Got rid of the fantastic breeze-back rear window. But it's not a hatchback, it is still a saloon. So, yeah, very nice. Very refined to drive, but I must go and show you this Manx over here. Sorry, the gimbal is charging. I managed to flatten the battery. It doesn't like the cold. But this is a Manx. A kit car based on 2CV running gear, and called a Manx because the rear chassis legs are chopped off to make it shorter. It's got a 652 conversion just like mine, this one, as it happens, and no working heater. There you go, that is a Manx kit car. Something deliciously homebrew, quite a funky design I think, but yeah, kit car gaps, and the windows don't open either, ideal. So another Dyane, a Citroen BX, another Dyane, that one's also 652 but struggling a bit, another Dyane, dolly, Ami, Dyane, and the best two have been left to the end clearly. But right, we should have left 10 minutes ago, we haven't left yet. At some point we will. We'll have a merry convoy. Here we go then, we've got the ME6 following the ME8. Should be a fun day. Isn't the ME6 just a fantastic looking car? And having 2CV mechanicals means they roll around just like normal 2CVs. Right, bring on the fun. Oh wow, that's quite pleasant. Lumps of rock in the road, not quite so pleasant. Blimey, Scotland, I think you need to sort your roads out. We're now 6 miles from Lockerbie, and a site of great tragedy when a Pan Am 747 was blown up by a bomb on its way to America. And sadly everyone on board was killed and many people on the ground as well. Quite a horrific event, but I remember well. I was 10 years old when it happened, and yeah, absolutely frightening. Ian seems to have got slightly lost here, but hopefully this is the right way. Can't help but feel a bit reflective as we sort of circumnavigate our way around Lockerbie. It's just so depressing that people are capable of inflicting such horror on other people. Quite insane. I mean, clearly it had quite an impact on a 10-year-old me. To lighten the mood, Sean has stopped to empty his bladder. Oh, this person really doesn't want to move over, do they? We're in Lockerbie or Mabber, I'm not really sure. And people are waving on the streets. And the car in front is a Burton kit car from the Netherlands. I'm wondering if that's my friend Callum, who I've not seen for many years. Kit made by Burton, the same people who made the 652 conversion that Ellie is running at the moment, the bigger engine. Very interesting indeed. We've lost the cars behind me, and it's very poor convoy manners to drive off when you can't see the car behind, but the problem is I'm on my own and trying to navigate. There are instructions. Trying to navigate on your own, not very easy, so I've had to let them go. But they've got the sweeper car behind them, so hopefully all will be well. Oh, I see a police car ahead. So that's not going to stop us. Maybe the end of the road. Oh no, we've been low past. Coming together. Nasty stuff. Nice. Forest of I. I'm sure that's how you meant to pronounce it. Actual forest. It's probably not pronounced like that at all. I apologise to all Scottish persons. Well, we've made it to and parking up for a bit of a break. Interesting, we seem to have more Dyanes than 2CVs. Who'd have thought it? Let's go and have a look at the Burton.
Sorry.
That's alright, quite alright. That is quite a fantastic looking thing. The funky Burton. So apparently it is A, not I. Why is Mel waving at us? I don't understand. But yeah, we are going to continue to Wanlockhead, which is the highest village in Scotland. Now we really are up in the hills. Oh, excuse me. What an annoying cold. Totally destroyed my voice. Still, it's very scenic up here. Attack the bends, attack. Oh, we have arrived at Wanlockhead. Highest village in Scotland, 1,531 feet above sea level. You'll have to work out your own metric calculation. Go to Wanlockhead Inn. Have the fun of trying to park all these vehicles. Oh, what a spot. What a car. And there we go, the brave souls that made it to the highest inn in Scotland. Let's go get a drink. Bagpipes, officially Scotland. Right, we are done in Wanlockhead. We are going to drive back to the hotel. Where I am, they're going to Leeds. Because they're going to do the full Tan Hill run tomorrow. I'm not. I'm going to go back to the hotel and try and get rid of this awful voice. Now we can go a bit quicker. Oh dear. Body rolling. Oh, this is definitely a bit more fun. of a search because I owned a Dyane myself a few years back. An engine rebuild on it, it looked ridiculous. That was the first time I'd taken a 2CV engine apart. Had to stop because Ellie's just hit 210,000 miles. Well done, Ellie. She's considerably healthier than I am, it seems. Oh, and that's us just back at the hotel. It's now 25 to 5 in the evening. We've covered, I don't know, 120 odd miles today. I'm not really sure. And, you know, it can't be that many, can it? God knows. Maybe 100. I'll check later. I'm going to bed. Day 2 is complete. Well, that's a bit more like it. I mean, frankly, a superstar such as myself deserves a larger room. This one's got all the space for walking around. It's got a sofa. But most importantly, there is no hideous hum. So hopefully tonight, there will be a good night's sleep.